Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome to a brand new video over on PrizePicks. Today, I got my 3 favorite plays in the NBA for Tuesday. And guys, I absolutely love every single one of these plays. Before we get into it, first off, do me a huge favor, drop a like on this one. It takes you 2 seconds, completely free. If we could get to 10 likes in this video, that'd be absolutely awesome. We actually almost hit that yesterday. We ended with 9 likes. Let's try to get to 10 likes. That would mean the world to me. Now, let's go ahead and talk about what happens over here on the Winnable. This is where I send out plays every single day. And right now, we just launched our Discord, so you guys can get in there and chat with the rest of the community as well. And like I said before, it's 100% free. So make sure you guys are locking in there. It's the first link in the pinned comment. We got PrizePicks, Underdog, FanDuel, every single type of play going out in there. So if you are on any of these apps, make sure you're locking in, not just to get picks from me, but to also talk to a bunch of members in the community who are also sweating the same picks as you. Honestly, it just makes the experience way more fun doing it with a community of other people. So make sure you guys are locked in there. You can hit the winnable right here, or you can just join straight up in the Discord. Now, let's talk about what happened yesterday. Yesterday on the YouTube video didn't go so well. Yesterday on the VIP, we actually had a couple close losses, and then but honestly, we're still riding high on a couple days before that because we went 5-1 right here on the game picks, and we went 8-1 over here on Saturday. So Saturday and Sunday were elite. Monday, we actually do give back some units, but at the end of the day, guys, we are ridiculously up from the weekend. So we're chilling. We are absolutely chilling going into these picks right here. Now, I'm going to roll through these 3 plays over on PrizePicks, but you can tail them wherever you are, whichever app you have, you can go ahead and tail these picks. And we're just going to go ahead and start it off strong with number 1. We're going in right here with LeBron James on the under at 19 field goal attempts. Now, a lot of you guys might be going, why is Bam taking the under for a guy who was just the best player on the court in game 1? It wasn't even close. Well, let me tell you, LeBron James hits the under here at an astonishing rate. In 2025, this season, he's hit the under in 84% of games. 84. That is a super high number. Usually when you see a good prop, it's sitting at around maybe 60 or 70%, maybe even 65% on the season. 84 is insane, right? And before you say what I think you're going to say, which is, well, Luka and Austin Reeves usually play for these games. When they're out, of course, LeBron James takes more shots, and they're out tonight. So, well, let me show you what happens when Austin Reeves and Luka Doncic are out. He's still hitting the under at an 83% rate this season. And when it's just Luka and just Reeves, things don't change, guys. LeBron is hitting the under here at a 70 to 80% rate in the season. Straight up. That's insane. And now why is the line this high? You might go, well, maybe it's because LeBron just put up a good game against, Houston in game 1. That must be why. Well, no, he put up a great game, but he only had 15 shot attempts. So I really can't figure out why the heck this line is so high. I think the only reason is they think that a guy like Luke Kennard, a guy like Marcus Smart, a guy like Rui Hachimura, a guy like even DeAndre Ayton can't provide offensively. And if those guys can't provide offensively, surely LeBron will take a lot of shots. That doesn't make any sense, guys. Because this Lakers team has way more than just one scorer. They might just have one passer, which is LeBron, but they have way more than just one scorer. And when it comes to field goal attempts, I do not see LeBron taking a lot. I see him passing a lot and getting his teammates open looks, but not scoring a lot and not shooting a lot. We're taking him less than 20 shots here. I love this play a ton. Now, moving into play number 2, we're going over to the Boston and Philly game. And if you guys don't watch any of this entire series, I don't even blame you. You can still call yourself an NBA fan and not watch this series because this is a horrible series. Boston is absolutely blowing the wheels off Philly. And today we're taking Peyton Pritchard on the over at 11.5 points, or field goals attempted, excuse me. Now, we're sticking with the field goal attempts. Yeah, we're taking Peyton Pritchard here on the over because he gets a lot of minutes when the Boston Celtics cook. When the Boston Celtics cook and they win by, say, 20 plus, right? In the season, which this happens quite a bit, right? When the Boston Celtics win against the other team by 20 or more points, Peyton Pritchard is actually hitting the over here on these shots attempted at an 88% rate, guys. 88, that's insane. Basically, the only way Peyton Pritchard doesn't go over is if the Boston Celtics have a close basketball game. If the Boston Celtics have a very close basketball game, and even if they lose, Peyton Pritchard goes over at a significantly less rate. But if they win, and in this case, the spread is 13.5. So if they win by 14 or more, Pritchard is hitting this at an 87% rate. Even if they just win by 10 or more points, Pritchard is still hitting this at an 80% rate on the season. So it is clear and it is simple. When the Boston Celtics are outclassing the other team, Jaylen Brown takes the bench. Jason Tatum takes the bench. Peyton Pritchard takes the floor. And he starts cooking up in what most people would call garbage time minutes. That is where Peyton Pritchard thrives. He gets a lot of shots up. and he cashes out slips for all of us on the Discord. And in this case, we're sticking with it. Peyton Pritchard here on the over at 11.5 field goal attempts. There is nothing to say that the Sixers will make this game close. Absolutely nothing. And Embiid is still out, by the way, if you guys were wondering. This is the lineup they're working with, and it's not bad. But against this, they're not winning. They're not even keeping it close. The Celtics are the smartest team in all of basketball, and I'm dying on that hill. They are ridiculously smart. They are ridiculously well coached, and they are not letting some scrub Philly team who's got a couple stars like George and Maxey come anywhere close to them. I don't think this one's going to be close. Honestly, I think Boston's going to win by 13.5 as well. So that is play number 2. And before I get into play number 3, I'm going to talk about real quick the best way you guys can make $100 in the next 10 minutes. And if that piques your interest, stick around, because right now Underdog is giving you a free $50 once you play your first $5. And if that sounds too good to be true, well, it gets better, right? Underdog is also giving you a free pick. Jokic free pick was yesterday, but they're giving you a free pick. Whoever it is, they'll give you a free pick for today, maybe Jaylen Brown or Jason Tatum. And then they're also giving you this. This is the best news in the sports betting scene probably in the last 3 years. Underdog Fantasy has increased their payouts. A 3x now pays 3.5x. A 6x now pays 6.5x. That is insane. And if you guys think that might not seem like much, right? Well, I did the math for you guys. I'm really into math. That's how I'm profitable on these ads, by the way. I did the math for you guys, and it is this simple. If on Underdog, you are only taking 2 mans, all you got to do is hit 53.5% of your picks, your individual picks, not even your slips, just your individual picks, and you will make break even. So if you get any more than 53.5%, you're making profit. 54%, you're making profit. If you are taking the exact same plays on PrizePicks, what's happening? You have to hit at a 57% rate in order to profit. So this is nutty, guys. And this is one thing that the average person won't understand, because the average person doesn't like math, and the average person will lose money because they don't like math. Right now, if you take a bunch of picks on the NBA, the playoffs, and you hit at a very good rate, a 56% rate is something that professional bettors actually strive to get year on year out. 56, 57, 58% is what they're striving for. If you, just sitting at home with some ball knowledge, are able to get 56% on your props, you should be rewarded for that. But PrizePicks doesn't think so. PrizePicks is going to be taking your money. If you had a 56% rate, you're actually going to be losing money on their app. But if you take the exact same picks and play them on a different app, like Underdog Fantasy, you are going to be profitable. It is the difference between being profitable and not profitable in 2026 is the app that you play it on. It's not even the picks. It's the app. So make sure you guys are playing it on the right app. Underdog Fantasy giving 3.5x here is huge. Play 5, get $50 as well. If you sign up for Code Man, it helps me out a ton. So make sure you guys lock in over there. Get an Underdog Fantasy. And if you're already on Underdog, I say that way too fast sometimes. Make sure to get on Novig, because they are the best place for plus EV, lines, ARBs, a bunch of other good stuff. You got to get on Novig, really. And there's a lot of trading. There's no limits. There's just a bunch of positives to Novig. It's not as clear cut as the Underdog ones, honestly, so I'm not going to talk about it for too long. But if you guys sign up with Code BAM and you play your first $5, they're giving you $50, and it's available in all of these blue states right here. So make sure you are locked in. Now, let's get into play number 3. We're going over to the last game of the day, which is going to be, well, not the latest, but the third game we haven't talked about yet, which is going to be Spurs versus Trailblazers, game number 2. And guys, before anybody comes in here talking about how Wembanyama was transcendent, he was, but the Blazers actually kept this one a lot closer than most people would expect. And right now, they are 11.5 underdogs, as they should be. The Spurs are cooking them, and they probably will win this game too. But the play we like here is Shaedon Sharpe more than 9.5 points. Sharpe has hit this, I'm going to say this straight up. Sharpe has hit this in 88% of games this season. 88. That is nutty. 88% of games is insane. So Sharpe is absolutely frying right now this season. And it is a clear correlation between Shaedon Sharpe's success and the team's success. When the team does better, it's because Shaedon Sharpe was doing better. And if the team needs to do better, Shaedon Sharpe is going to get more minutes. Shaedon Sharpe is going to score more. And that is exactly what we're expecting to happen in this particular game. Not to mention, he did end up with 10 points in that last one against the Spurs. So I like this one a lot. Even though it's a difficult matchup for him, I think Shaedon Sharpe can get to 10 plus points. And that is play number 3. That's all I got for this video. One more time, drop a like if you are watching still. There's probably only like 10 of you guys. Drop a like. I really would appreciate it. Let's make some money on NBA on Tuesday.